When my son's name was called to come on stage and get his diploma, I must have screamed so loud I gave myself a headache. When I got finished screaming, about 20 yards away, I heard another man screaming. It was his stepfather. Put a pin in that. When I was growing up, nobody came to anything. When I wrote the play for Crispus Attucks, in which I starred in third grade, nobody came. When I graduated basic training, nobody came. When I was in Japan, I offered to buy plane tickets and to put people in hotels and show them around. For the 10 years just about I was there, nobody came. So I made a conscious decision when I had children, to make sure that I would be there for everything, that nothing would be too small, because I didn't want them to feel that. I wanted them to know that they were special enough for somebody to take time to just simply sit and be there and watch them. They have a stepfather. He's a weightlifter, bodybuilder. It has inspired my older son to do the same. He's a jiu-jitsu master. It inspired my youngest son to be in the martial arts. He's taken them around the world. He's fished with them. He has hunted with them. He has gone hiking with them. They love him very much. On the day in which my son graduated high school with a 4.6 full ride and a full ride to Georgia Tech, this was the day that I have been dreaming of. And it was here. And I had to share it with that man. I don't know how to do many of the things that he does with them. And I am so grateful that they have him. Because who would we be as men if we had a number of good men that we looked up to and that we didn't want to disappoint? Thank you, Brandon, for being in my kid's life. Much love to you, bro. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hey, man, shout out to this real man for being vulnerable like that. For real, because what he said at the end was powerful. The world would be so much better if men would actually support children more. If they didn't care about the fact that she's a single mother and all those things, right? And I'm not saying you gotta date a single mother, because I know some of y'all dudes gonna get mad, but like, another man's trash is another man's treasure, right? And I'm not saying the guy in the video would treat the woman like trash. I'm not saying that. I do want to shout out the man in the video, right? By saying, this brother displayed emotional intelligence and gratefulness. And we need more of that. But what made me mad about the video is that in the caption of his Instagram, he put failed family man. Why? Dog, you showed up for your kids. You've been with your kids every step of the way. You're not a failed family man. Like, did you? No, I wouldn't call you that. Your kids recognize who you are. You're not a deadbeat dad. And men who are actually not deadbeat dads, that's doing the work to actually be part of their children's lives, and they're showing up like they supposed to, right? Whether they're with the mother or not, those men deserve the utmost respect. But brother, for you to call yourself a failed family man is crazy. You tried, it didn't work out, okay. But this right here was powerful, bro. And me watching this, bro, I was just like, man, the type of emotional intelligence and the type of thankfulness and gratefulness that this man had, bro, we need that. So shout out to this black man. And y'all know me, I be going in on a lot of these crazy brothers that be treating women wrong and all that nonsense. You feel me? Like, y'all know what my page about. And I hardly ever come across videos like this. So when I see it, I'm grateful, and I'm a comment on it. The dude even said that he like the guy who would take them fishing and do certain things. He said in himself that he don't know how to do those things, and you know, they learned a lot of those things through him, and he's grateful for that. Do you know the type of You know, a lot of dudes would be bitter with a woman if she, quote unquote, moved on, and they'll be spiteful to their kids and the woman. Like, right? Like, especially like a lot of these bitter red pill men, manosphere men, right? A lot of them be baby daddies and stuff like that, and be very spiteful and always want to blame the woman for this, that, and the third. You won't see them type of men come out and be like, you know what, man, I'm grateful to the man that stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And treated the woman that I couldn't keep right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men wouldn't do that. But this man right here, he did it. And I know it took a lot for him to put his pride to the side and say he said personally, thank you on an online platform. He got online and said thank you to the brother. And then ended it with, how much better would we be if we had that? Oh, bro, we'd be so much better if men supported men. If men supported women. If men supported children. If men would come together and put their pride to the side, right? And actually be thankful to a man for when they trying to show him something different and things of that nature. Not show him something different, but for when they stepping up in areas that he couldn't. Even if it's, you know, even if it's with the woman that he's dating now, or no longer dating, we would be way better. Way better. But for him to call himself a failed family man, that rubbed me the wrong way. This man's not a failure. You showed up. You know how many men don't show up for their kids? You know how many kids asking, even though a stepdad is right there, you know how many kids asking, man, where's my dad? Where's my real daddy? They probably thankful. No, they all thankful to the stepdad, but they like, why would my real dad abandon me? And bro, you didn't abandon your kids. No. So now you know what I'm saying, and hopefully you come across this video. I'm not finna let you sit up here on a platform and say that you a failed family man. You need to change your caption. He need to change his caption, because that's what he said in the caption, like under his Instagram. That's what he said. You ain't no goddamn failed family man. You damn sure ain't no failed father. Your kids are just grateful that they have, you know, 2 examples of good men in their life, but you're not no failure. Now, actual deadbeat dads and men who don't take care of their goddamn kids, them dudes are failures. Them dudes are the scum of the community, the scum of the earth. Any man who don't take care of his kids, regardless if the relationship with the mama don't work, right? That's a failure. That's a failed father and a failed family man, because he didn't give a damn about his kids. He failed his family. You stayed for your kids. Not stayed with her, but, you know, stayed in your kid's life. That's beautiful, bro, and that's commendable. So shout out to this man for getting on here and being a real one. And y'all know me, I usually don't call a lot of men real or nothing like that, but when I see it, I gotta shout it out. I gotta shout it out, man. I love seeing positive stuff like this when men ain't trying to spite another person or talk bad about the goddamn woman or man. Like, I love seeing videos when a man is being vulnerable, because we need it. You need to be vulnerable, but there's a right way to be vulnerable. All right, you just coming out the woodwork, all these women are so bad, nigga. That's not being vulnerable. You just a bitter man. That's why I keep calling y'all dudes out, because every time you make a video saying something stupid like that, I'm going to make a response, nigga. That's what I'm gonna do. You just get mad at it all you want. I'm gonna respond to dumb men saying dumb stuff, especially when it comes to my group of women. I don't know why dudes be getting mad, but y'all know what it is. But anyway, shout out this man, bro. Hey, you're a real one. You're a real one. Love you. Y'all have a good one, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video too.